Yo, what is going on, guys? Back at it. Took a bit of a hiatus, so the upload schedule's kind of funny. Don't trip. I've been hitting it consistently, upper, lower, whatever. But today we're doing legs. That's what I'm recording. Trying to get some. I'm gonna try to get some good angles. If not, uh, just kind of record some key like moments, and then from there just hop on and do something else. But yeah, if you want to see a crazy leg pump, stick to the end, and I think that's it. Let's go inside. So, safe to say that I am quite famished. Once I post this video, it's gonna be funny. But all I did was film the freaking seated hamstring, and then from there on, I didn't film anything. Bro, I did like reverse hack squats, like where my face is against the pad, and I'm like really feeling the angle in my ankles. And then I did the seated squat. I mean the belt squat, uh, which was nice as well. My quads were already freaking, hollering at that point. After that, I hit a freaking pendulum. I did pendulum, and I did pendulum a little unorthodox this time. I freaking got on there, and I was doing like, Diddy. I was doing freaking like pulses, and I'm telling you, insane burn. Like I checked the pump in the mirror at that point in time. Ridiculous. It was looking crazy, and from there, dude, honestly, I was just so freaking cooked. I pretty much leg extension as well. Pretty much did everything for 5 freaking sets. To which at the like there was a certain point where I was just so cooked that I started doing biceps. Well, I mean, I've been wanting to grow my biceps and my shoulders more, but I was just like, ugh. So I just did a little superset bicep curls with the 50s, and then uh side lateral raises with the 20s, with like a 1 second pause at the top and then slow on the way down. And that got my shoulders pretty pumped. Did that for 4 sets, I think, each, because I got chest and shoulders tomorrow. Don't want to go super crazy, but anyways, I think this video might turn into like what I eat type of video, because like it's gonna be so short, man. I filmed the intro, I just did see the hamstrings, and now we're here type thing. But I'm on my way to go pick up my little baby from school, and yeah, I'll probably like add more on to the video a little later, just to see what's up. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a little comment. Tell me what your favorite leg exercise is, or what leg exercise you recommend me doing to get like actual like freaking stupid growth in my legs. And yeah, make sure you like, because I mean, I always hear motherfuckers say that if you like the video, something about the algorithms, like, oh, people like this shit. So type beat. Okay, so it's been quite a couple of days since I last filmed whatever I filmed, but I recently I completely forgot about the video. I said I was gonna add some like nutrition talk or whatnot, so I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. Just kind of break it down. I'm starting to I've been kind of messing around with it
Whereas like I'm gonna do a cut and I'm trying to take the cut for real, but I haven't really been keeping up with it, keeping up with like, oh, well, actually doing the cut. So I think there's a couple of different ways that I've seen, or from what I've seen, that I kind of agree with in some like term of the word or whatever you want to call it. Uh, and I got these two. Well, the basic thing is go online, calorie calculator. You see, you kind of put your height, your age, or whatnot, physical activity, and it calculates for you like what your maintenance is and what you would need to eat to be in a deficit or whatnot. But I feel like that's good at least to have like a outline of like how many calories you need or stuff like that. That's a good outline. But what I think is a better like scientific method, if you want to call it that, is if you do it how I heard this from, I want to say it was a Greg Doucette on YouTube. Shout out Greg. Uh, so you eat for a whole week at whatever you think a calorie deficit is. For example, I got on there right. It says that my maintenance right now is like 3,000 calories, and that a good deficit for me would be around 2,200 to 2,500. So I'm gonna do 2,500 to begin with, just so I'm not too hungry. And I started yesterday. Today's my second day barely, so I haven't noticed any like major differences. But I definitely feel like it, it's like less, or freaking train of thought is getting all scrambled. It definitely feels like I'm not eating as much food as I was this past month, right? And I'm the goal. Well, what you want to do is 2,500 calories, right? I'm gonna go this whole week eating like that, 2,500 calories, and at the end of the week, I'm gonna weigh myself and see how much I weigh. If I kind of remain consistent and I'm not losing any weight at all, then that kind of tells me I'm at a maintenance level in terms of calories, and I'm gonna need to bump it up a notch. So that's what I suggest doing. For example, let's say you weigh 180 pounds. Let's say you weigh 200 pounds. Let's put it even. You weigh 200 pounds, and your maintenance, it's according to the online calculator right now, your maintenance is like 200. I would say, I mean, not 200. Your maintenance is like 2,500. I would say go to 2,000 if you're trying to cut. Of course, if you're trying to cut, go to 2,000 and eat like that for a week and see if you're losing weight. If you are, then that's a good place to be. Uh, I usually very black and white. I want to like go full one way or the other. And honestly, when it comes to eating food, you're just gonna be hungry. You're gonna be hungry. You're not gonna stick with it. It's gonna freaking suck. So I suggest doing something small, seeing if you're losing weight, and if you're losing half a pound or 2 pounds a week, that's pretty good. Of course, you can take it to any extremes you want as your body, but 2 pounds a week is pretty good. You're talking about 8 pounds a month, like real pounds. I'm not talking water weight. I'm talking like real, actual pounds. I don't know if you guys can hear that. They're going crazy outside with the trees, but that's real, actual pounds you're losing. That's a lot. For example, let's say you weigh 200. Let's say you weigh 200. 8 pounds at the end of that month is gonna be 192. Like 192 real solid pounds. So like you could fluctuate. Maybe one day you'll be 195. Maybe the other day you'll be 194. whatever. But you know that solid pounds you lost, 192. That's pretty damn good. You do that for another month, and then what is that? 184, I think. You don't. I think I'm not too sure, but 184 in 2 months. 2 months you lost 16 real pounds, and that's not even including like if you freaking dehydrate yourself, you'll probably lose 10 pounds, like 12 pounds. Like, because the thing is, like with water weight, it's like you can go as extreme as you want. Pretty much, you dehydrate your body and be ever so much more lean. But I feel like 2 pounds a week is pretty good. It's pretty doable. It's probably even more than doable, honestly. Me right now, I weigh two. Last time I weighed myself 282, and I've been fluctuating between 274 and 282. Super fluctuating. So I'm taking this cut a lot more serious. You're about to see me get a lot more shredded, and I'm still kind of, this is my first time, so I'm still kind of trying to see how that's gonna correlate into the gym in terms of, will I be lifting heavier, or am I gonna maintain the same weight I'm lifting? I'm not too sure, but one thing's for sure, like for certain, I'm gonna be cutting, and I'm taking it more seriously. I'm gonna start doing more like this type of talk, where it's like I'm talking about my nutrition and whatnot, and then kind of go from there. But let me kind of break down the numbers. I don't know if I'll do a fancy like boom right here on the screen or whatnot, or if I'm just gonna tell you. But before I do that, let me pretty much take out he's over there in the pantry, my best friend. Okay, guys, so Pop Tarts are gonna be an amazing source of protein. They're gonna just absolutely be what you want. If you see right here, if you can zoom in, or if I zoom in, it's a good source of 3B vitamins. Cannot go wrong with that. But of course, I'm fucking around, and this is my real baby right here. Let me see if I can put it in camera view. So this is regular whey protein. Get it at Walmart. Super cheap. Maybe it's not the best for digestion, or what the fuck you want to call it, but fuck, it's what I can buy. And 30 grams of protein per scoop for 180 calories. This is the big boy too. They make slightly smaller ones, and this is the big boy. Chocolate, because I'm telling you, don't do vanilla, don't do any other fancy flavors. Chocolate's always gonna be the best flavor. Just accept it and move along. Freaking, I really haven't looked into the BC double A's or any of that shit. All I'm focused on with this boy right here is the protein. That's all I care about. 30 grams per scoop. You already know. I'm making protein shakes that are 3 to 5 scoops of this boy, depending on how I ate or did not eat. Um, if I did pretty good that day in terms of meals and whatnot, then 1 scoop protein shake, maybe 2 scoop protein shake is low key. It's a unicorn nowadays. Now it's more like if I don't have a 3 scoop protein shake, it's weird for me, to say the least. It's weird for me, but they have a bunch of little things on here. Uh, you know, it's telling you to take creatine. I also take creatine. That one, that's the raw. Uh, boom, I'm back. So this is pretty much my Fantastic Four of health and nutrition. I guess I don't know. Look, my daily intake for protein is going to be 200 grams. I'm going to do 2,500 calories. And besides that, anything else is pretty much just extra. I did have some magnesium gummies that I just finished So I need to re up on those. But besides that, this is usually the combo. Got some fiber advanced gummies right here, 6 grams per gummy. Of course, I don't take this all the time, but this is mainly for if I didn't get enough greens with the regular food I eat or whatnot. And you're taking 6 scoops, 5 scoops protein shakes. Trust me, you're gonna need some fucking fiber, or you're never gonna shit again in your life. So protein, oh shit, protein, fiber for the consequences. Uh, I've been taking these ashwagandha gummies for a while now, and I definitely feel like it says right here that's for stress, anxiety, memory, focus, weight management, immune health, sexual function. There's like a lot of good things to it apparently, but really the only reason I got it is because there's some studies or reports or whatnot that it increases testosterone just a bit. So wherever I can get it, since I'm not taking steroids, wherever I can get it, I'm gonna get it type thing. You know, wherever I can take, uh, and then that tastes pretty good. Recommend highly these right here. Got them at Walmart too. And then, like I was saying, creatine, monohydrate. I have raw brand right there. Uh, with the creatine, I'm not too sure if I see a difference or not. Like if I feel bigger or not. I'm just kind of taking it for a better safe than sorry approach to it. Uh, but yeah, this is pretty much it. This is pretty much everything I'm taking right now, and I the ashwagandha, the creatine, the protein I take daily. The fiber I kind of take here and there, depending on how much protein I feel like. It's here and there. It just depends. I usually have a really good gut, but if I need some help, that's what the fiber's for. Besides that, I just typically try to get high protein, low calorie meals. Nothing, nothing too complex about that. Chicken, beef, steak, fish, whatever protein source I can get, I'm gonna down that, and a couple carbs, a couple scoop of white rice or whatnot. So nothing too complicated. Maybe I'll do more like of a cooking and eating thing in depth video. But as far as what I'm taking right now, and what I guess has been working for me is this right here. Keep in mind though, like you gotta work out, and you gotta go hard at the gym. If I had to say what I feel has been like building me up the most at the gym, it's gonna be fucking going hard at the gym, taking my sets to failure, and going consistently. That's it. That's was I. If I had to give the props to this or that, it's gonna be that. But there's a little different type of video. Uh, I'm gonna post another workout video soon after this one. Just kind of been doing some stuff in my life, trying to see if I can join the fire department or see if I can join. I got my name in a couple different buckets, but it's been kind of like holding me back from recording. But in reality, I can make the time for it. So I'm gonna be uploading again a little bit more consistently. But for right now, yeah, this is it, guys. If you guys have any like suggestions or anything like that, or if you fuck with the video, make sure you like, subscribe. Tell me in the comments, like if you guys feel like there's something else I'm missing that I should be taking. Like I said, I was taking the magnesium, but I just ran out of that, and I take that in the nighttime when I go to sleep, so I can try to get the most recovery I can. But if you guys feel like there's something else I could be taking, just let me know, and I'll look into it. But yeah, as far as the video, I think that's it. Maybe a little, maybe a little. All right, man. Later, guys.